Rescue efforts continue in France after storms battered Western Europe, killing at least 50 people. With cars of little use in the flooded streets, rescue workers are travelling by canoe. One woman explains her ordeal.
I spent the night on the floor with my husband, laid on our stomachs, to protect us from the wind, and we just waited for the rescue workers who arrived in the morning.
President Nicolas Sarkozy has declared a national disaster and is to visit France's storm-affected Atlantic coast. Wartime Bosnian Serb leader Radovan Karadzic takes the stand to face trial for war crimes after 13 years on the run. Karadzic boycotted the trial when it began in last October. The former Bosnian Serb leader is acting as his own attorney, often using video clips, audio recordings and quotes to back up his assertions. He has pleaded not guilty to 11 counts of genocide, war crimes and crimes against humanity. He risks life imprisonment. Rescue workers are searching for survivors in Concepcion, Chile after a massive earthquake hit, killing at least 214 people. The 8.8 quake has caused widespread damage and rescue workers worked through the night looking for survivors in collapsed apartment blocks. The government has imposed a nighttime curfew and troops have been brought in a bid to combat looting. And in Haiti, rescue efforts also continue after heavy rain in the south, where authorities have reported 8 people missing. The downpour has flooded the town of Kayes, an area which wasn't badly affected by the devastating January 12th quake. Hundreds of families have been evacuated and more rain is expected in the coming days. This is the Wing in Ground Effective Vehicle, or as New Zealand mechanic Rudy Heeman would call it, the WIG. But this is no ordinary hovercraft. When it reaches a speed of 70 km an hour, it becomes airborne. It is the first of its kind. Heeman spent 11 years creating this machine, using household items as some of the parts.
This is an old gas bottle off a barbecue.
He is now trying to sell his flying hovercraft on the internet. Heeman believes it could be an efficient way of transport for people like farmers. The WIG doesn't need a flying license and New Zealand authorities have agreed to classify the vehicle as a marine craft.